Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the Critical Ops Community live stream. I am WadiX, and I'm I'm the person that leads the community management team in esports, and I have the privilege to be able to have some other awesome devs join me today. We have Nigel, Tappy, Zenklar, Mako, and Avery behind the scenes, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Hello, I guess I can tell just a little bit. I'm Nigel. I'm the lead level designer at Critical Force. In a long story short, I basically work on the maps. Next up.
Don't be shy, guys.
Okay, I can go next. So Jonas, using my nick Zenklar, so the senior game designer here, and yeah, mostly going to be talking about game modes and event things today. So cool to be here.
Do we have the other ones? I think
Mine
the
next.
other ones are.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Tappi. I'm the player support specialist.
I'm Mako. I'm the community and esports coordinator, and I work in the community team and the community side of all the things here at Critical Force.
Yep. Hello, I'm PMW. I'm the CTO at Critical Force, and I have a really busy schedule, so I need to go now. Bye.
No.
Bye-bye.
See you later. Yes. Glad to finally have him on stream. We've been talking about a special appearance for quite some time, but yeah, finally happened. I think we talked about it for like 2 years, 3 years, not sure.
Yeah.
But hey, welcome everyone to the stream. Before we get started, I just want to make sure that if you haven't already, go ahead and go to follow our social media to be up to date on the most up to date information. So we're on Discord. We have discord.gg/criticalops. We're on Facebook. We're on Reddit, Twitter. We have an esports Twitter, and we also have Instagram. So another note to give to you guys is, remember, if you join us today for viewer games, you must be on 1.20, the live version in the stores right now. If for some reason you are on the Android 1.21, you won't be able to get into games with us, but we will be on the live version today. And those of you who are here for giveaways, make sure that you do stay tuned. We'll be announcing how to enter these giveaways a little bit later during the stream. We'll be giving out some Halloween cases, and it should be a pretty fun day. But I guess first up, we wanted to go and talk about some news. The circuit just officially, the first official Critical Ops circuit season 1 has officially ended. So again, thank you to all the partners of Critical Ops League and Geyser to help make this happen. It also, of course, would have happened with our great casters, the players putting their time into and sweat into the into competing, practicing, and being on time, and of course, as well as you, the community, coming to watch them and cheering for the team. So if this is the first time you're kind of hearing about the circuit, it is a 4-month-long tournament where teams compete in the first 3 months to be the best in the 3 different regions, NA, EU, and SA. The top teams get in-game prizing and cash prize each month, but most importantly, they also get points based on where their team plays. So then for the 4th month, we gather the top 4 teams per region, the ones that have the most points, and have those teams battle it out for a higher cash pool, and as well as this first ever tournament skin. So let me kind of show you what it looks like here. But yes, this is the first time we had this, and it's going to be cool because as well as other cool stuff in the game, we get to also have some more cool stuff for prizing as well. So we wanted to say congrats to the teams, the top teams from each region. In North America, we have Hammers Esports. Congratulations to them for taking first place. Second of all is Europe. First place. Congrats to Rain, Team Rain. And for South America, Evil Vision. Congratulations to them. But yes, those are the winners, and we want to also make some notes to the other finalists as well. Everyone worked really hard to get there, and everyone that has made it to the finals or to the main tournaments has been very skilled teams, and we can't wait to see what happens in season 2. That is actually scheduled for early 2021. So we did want to announce a few tournaments before we start talking about the update. And let me bring that screen up for you so you can take a look here. So Polaris, one of our verified plus organizers, they're going to be hosting a $1,000 combined prize pool in November through December. So they'll be releasing more information soon, so stay tuned for that. Mobile esports, if you look to the right, we have one of the very first organizers that has hosted the very first tournament ever in Critical Ops. The very first tournament, mobile esports. They did 3v3 back in the days, and we've come a long way. Now we're at 5v5, and mobile esports is bringing back the Fire Teams tournament, which has a $500 cash prize with in-game emblem, credits, community organizer prize skin, as well as other cool things like G Fuel starter kits. So make sure you go to their website and see how to get signed up. And this tournament will actually be happening the beginning of November to December as well. So lots of things for you guys to do for there. And one more thing that we have talked about for quite some time is besides talking about us bringing all these official tournaments with the Critical Ops circuit, the more serious kind of competition, we also mentioned that we wanted to bring another type of tournament to our community. I wanted to give the name of the tournament now. It's going to be called Critical Ops Brawl, and more information will be released this coming week. But we wanted to create some fun tournaments for our community, and I'm happy to announce that there will be these tournaments that's planned for seasonally, I guess you would say. So every season there should be this type of fun event, and the format of the event will most likely change each time. So it might be a certain mode this way, and then the next tournament will be a different mode. But qualifiers for the winter season will begin November 14th and 15th, and round of 16, 8, and semifinals and finals will be the following weekend on November 21st and 22nd. So you will have yours truly here and Mako as your casters for the event. So make sure that you do look on the social media to see how you can sign up, and you yourself there's actually going to be cash prize pool. You can see on the screen here. This might have been kind of floating around social media today, but I guess the cat's out of the bag. So the winners will actually be receiving this awesome skin, and it's going to be exclusive as well, because there won't be that many teams or people that will be able to have this skin. So yes, sign up. You don't need to have you don't need to be the best player in Critical Ops. You can just sign up and with your friend, and look forward to more information about that. All right, I'm gonna let Mako take over.
Oh, it's already my time.
Yes, your time.
All right.
And I've been talking for quite some time, so I think it's your time.
Yes, you have. All right. So I'm gonna tell you guys a bit about the tournament organizer program that we announced in April earlier this year. So in April, we announced our new tournament organizer program alongside with our partner Geyser, which provides a platform for us to run the tournaments on. With the help of our community team, so pretty much me, Wati, Avery, and a couple more guys here, for example, Sky and Tappi here, we managed to build a program for all of our beautiful tournament organizers, and it has gotten it has gotten to a point where we have 18 tournament organizers hosting events for all of you guys, for all the players. It's an amazing amount of content in Geyser, and within just 6 months, these organizers have hosted over 300 events with credit prize pools, which is it's just a lot of tournaments. We have also received amazing feedback from players, organizers, and even from our content creators. One of which being Coolmark. I remember him saying that the new organizer program is amazing and we're doing a really good job. If I'm twisting your words, Coolmark, I'm really sorry, but I remember vaguely you saying something like this. Also, if you, a player, want to play in these tournaments with your friends or alone, actually you probably cannot join alone, but yeah, if you want to play in these tournaments, head to Google Play or Apple App Store and download Geyser. And if you're interested in hosting your own tournaments, you can apply to the tournament organizer program in our website. And also, we wanted to make sure that every one of you knows that when you're applying, it might take us up to 3 months to reply to your application if you do get picked. So, yeah, then you will get an email from us.
Yeah, and I want to make note that that does also apply to influencer program. We are really busy here trying to help with the building of the esports and all the different programs that we have. So if for some reason you sign up and you don't get picked, apply again. Just, so I guess the next thing to talk about is the current event that everyone is seeing right now. Well, it's the Halloween event, of course, and the Nights of Horror Part 3, and we were able to add a lot of cool different things in here, including a revised event game mode, Survival. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you were able to check that out, but hope you guys did like the new mode and the new kind of view on it. The one hunter versus 7 survivors, the hunter having the increased speed with the cleaver, and I don't know, the hunter is kind of OP, being able to pick up guns on the coalition side. It's just like, yeah, it's not only are they chasing you with a cleaver, they can take your gun. But again, this is kind of like the first steps, right, of the kind of game mode that we had. And yes, my screen can come back on so you guys can see the screen again. But yeah, we have Zenclar here that will talk more about the game modes later on. But yeah, we just wanted to first cover the event that you do have that's going on right now. And of course, we also want to talk about 1.21, right? The beta that's incoming. So in case you did not see the post, most likely one of our awesome, lovely moderators. Thank you guys for your help. We'll be linking that to you. You guys can go to the page and check that out. But yeah, let's get to it. 1.21. Let's talk about it. Toppy, you want to start?
Yeah, I can start. So there's a new feature called Recruit a Friend. So you all know that playing with friends is more fun, and with that spirit, you are now able to recruit new players and earn rewards. So basically, you can start it from the lobby menu, and you send an invite link to your friends to install Critical Ops for the first time. And each confirmed recruit unlocks next reward tier. And they need to complete tutorial and verify their accounts to confirm the install. So the verify has to be done by linking to Facebook. So that's when it's verified. And also the IGF has to be changed from the default OPS. Ops default.
All right.
That's pretty much from the Record a Friend feature.
Yeah.
I do want to remind that this is in 2.21, so it is not yet on the live version of the game.
Yeah. It's not in the live version. This is on beta. Okay. Well, I guess without further ado, let's also talk about Hangar, the new map. Nigel,
Yes.
Nigel, you're here, so I'll let you take the floor.
Yeah. So of course we've been testing the map I think today, so people already could take a look. But this will be the new event map called Hangar, and it's actually specially made for this upcoming event. And as you can all see, it is kind of modern and like high-techy-ish, and there's, like I said, people had the opportunity to play it in beta already. Essentially, this map can function as a team deathmatch map. So it might join the team deathmatch map pool later, but for now, this is available only during the event for this upcoming version. So, and then after this version, it will be available for you guys to host in custom games. So you guys have to wait a little bit for that. But it was a fun development, and I think it turned out quite nicely. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this map in the upcoming version. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. If you want to know more or read more developer comments, you can also refer to our patch notes, and there's a little bit of text along with it. So yeah, thank you.
All right. I'm sure we'll have some questions, and if you do have questions, we will have a Q&A session right after we talk about everything. So the next thing we want to talk about is the Skull Hunter game mode. So, Zenklar, I'll let you take it away.
Yes. Yeah. So as many of you know, we've started like a game mode tool rework. So basically, it's allowed us to make a lot of cool new game modes lately. Survival being one of the new ones. And for example, with the 121, we're going to be releasing Skull Hunter, which is a free-for-all based game mode. So there's no more faction affiliations in this one. Every player is your enemy. There will be 8 players in total in the match, and the match will also have a gun game style leaderboard to showcase your position compared to the leader and other players. So that will be a really good place to show your solo performance. And one of the reasons why we wanted to create this kind of mode was that we saw that there's a way to boost the learning ability of players by having them play in the diffuse maps. So those maps work really well with this game mode, where you have to be aware of your surroundings all the time. And that's why the map pool of diffuse is also the same one that we're going to be using for Skull Hunter. And as Nigel mentioned, we are going to be having the new map Hangar in the TDM and Skull Hunter pools during the event as well. So that will be really fun to see players test it. And currently in the 120 beta, we do have a sneak peek for the mode to get some early testing in. So that will be really nice. So
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Zenklar. And again, I think we've been asking for free for all since like 3 years ago when I joined. So thank you for making this happen. Thank you, because I mean, like, again, it's just it's crazy how many barriers we're breaking here, and it's all thanks to our design team. That's like, you know, like before, when we have certain modes, it's like we can't do this because this is gonna break. But it's just kind of like this kind of courage that we have now. That's like, yes, whoa, okay. Anyways, I think there might have been some kind of crash there, but I guess let's quickly talk about what's happening.
We're here.
A little bit of a crash, but let's quickly talk about the menu changes, and then we can talk more about during the Q&A about the game modes and the map, the new map and future maps. So menu improvements. Mako, take it away.
Yep. So we know. Don't make me laugh, bro. All right. So we know that all of you are really, really precise about your settings and how you do them, and you want to maximize your performance with your settings, your playstyle, if that makes any sense. So we added descriptions, call to actions, and icons to better illustrate each setting. And that will enable more players to adjust any gameplay settings to their liking. This is an initiative that we're taking to other features as well. Having clear communication between the design intention and player functionality. And we're also eager to see more players engaging with their settings moving forward. Also, we have what?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Also, we are making a new fire button. So we felt that the old fire button icon did not really convey the action of shooting enough to new players. So we decided to update the look of the button with a new icon. So it kind of makes more sense now, so to speak. And we can't stress this enough, but we are actively listening to feedback from the community as we work to improve critical ops for all our players. And this is something that I see a lot. Some players say that we don't listen to the community, but we do. Many of us talk in Discord to our players like every single day, especially Nigel. Like, I have never seen Nigel sleep, honestly. I'm telling you, he's 24/7 reading the general chat in Discord. And still I see people saying that we don't listen to the community. So yes, we are listening to the community, and we are always trying to figure out ways how to make the game better for you. And we are trying to figure out ways how to make your suggestions fit in the game. And that's literally our job. So we do listen to you guys. We do listen to all of your suggestions.
And again, a reminder: if you do have suggestions, or if you have problems, please be more thorough about what the problem is, and don't just say this sucks, because that doesn't tell us anything, or this doesn't work. It's bad. Like, explain to us, what you think is bad or what you think is not good. Then we can talk about it. If you just give a general kind of wording like that, then we don't really know how to solve the problem, right? So the more information that you can give us, the better. But yeah, cool stuff coming in 1.21. I think the menu is really great to have more information before you just kind of have to guess what is this, and I'll just kind of try it, and then hopefully nothing breaks. But yeah, now you know there's more description about what's going on, and then yeah, it's more clear to existing users and new users. So without further ado, let's kind of go into the Q&A session now. You guys in the chat on all the platforms, but if you can jump on Twitch, because I believe some of our devs for sure have the Twitch chat open, but I will look at the questions on the other ones. So we have, again, Zen Clark here with the design team about new modes and cool new things like weapons and anything new that can be put into Critical Ops. We have the lead level designer here, Nigel, that has anything to do with maps, the layouts, and all the cool stuff like that. And of course, we have our community and support team here, Mako and Tapi here. So any questions you have related to the game, go.
Chat explodes.
Yeah, exactly. As long as I hear silence, I will just pick up and answer the questions that I see that relate to me. So, of course, always the question is, are we getting new diffuse maps? Yes, I'm currently working on new diffuse map and already in testing phase with a select group of players. So, #soon. But basically, I'm never stopping developing more maps. So, yeah, that's my question.
I can't wait for that
answer to it.
I can't wait for that map.
Let's go. Like, I'm working so hard on it. Like it's gonna be cool, hopefully, and I hope people will enjoy it.
Okay.
Can we get the obvious question out of the way? Can we have custom maps?
Nope, we cannot have custom maps. Our game and the engine that we have are not built like this. People usually compare it to a different, more popular game and engine. That's just not how it is. If you want to make maps for Critical Ops, you basically have to apply for a job at Critical Force, and then you have to basically get my approval. But yeah, it's technically not possible to make custom maps for Critical Ops. I'm sorry.
Yep, it's technically not possible to get Nigel's approval.
Exactly.
A note as well from you saying that right now. I remember there's a couple of people that ask, how do I become a dev? How do I be dev? Like, do I just get give me dev tag and then I could be dev? Technically, if you have if you have the dev tag, you could. I mean, but I mean, you would normally have to work for the company, for the game company, to be a developer, and developer. I think also kind of gets misinformed that you have to be the coder. Developer, I mean, we're all developers here, but we work on different things for the game, and there's many different things that we do in the game, and I think that's really important for everyone to know. So there's, of course, there is developers that do the coding, but then there's a lot of things that's going on. Like Nigel's doing the different maps that's being created. Some for the art team is creating the actual art, the trees, the buildings to be put on the maps, right? We have Zen Clark here designing the different game modes. And breaking stuff and testing the boundaries that we have, and we have us being able to communicate all this news to you guys, bringing tournaments for you guys. So everybody has their own tasks that they do in the company and in the game, and we're not the biggest team, but we try to do our best to actually engage with our community and learn more about you guys, and it's that's what we try to do each time, and that's why we have these streams. So
Yeah.
Sorry, I kind of ramble on.
There was one question that I want to address.
Yeah.
Someone asked, "Is colorblind mode coming to the game?" And as far as I know, we are not working for one currently. But I would definitely love to see that in the game.
Yes.
Colorblind.
As of right
Also-
now, I think it's not directly being worked on, but we're always talking about how to make things more easier to read, visible, like the visual aspect of the game, UI, the game modes, adding icons to somewhere where we like replacing color things with icons so that it doesn't matter what the color is, the icon stands out and all that kind of thing. So yeah, we're always taking those into account when we think about new ideas, designs, maps, anything really in the game. So
Yeah, and we're thinking about, like, it would be, we talk about quality of life improvements, right? I mean, a lot of different things that we can do for the existing players that we have. So we've been talking a lot about that as well. And yeah, I one more thing, just, you know, when we talk about updates and we talk about the designs and the cases and everything coming out, again, going back to what I was saying, that the art team still has to do something, be doing something while other stuff is being developed. I don't know, is that the easiest way to kind of say that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, we all have our own like different jobs and roles. So while some programmers doing X, a designer can do Y, an artist can do Z or Z, whatever.
Yeah. So
we want to pronounce that. So
I just kind of want to you know, kind of alliterate that part, because it's like, why is there all these events coming out and this and that, and it's just because there still is something for the art team to do, while everybody else has to develop all these other things, and then we can do more with it. So yes, more questions.
All right, so I picked up a few. I will just quickly answer these. The new diffuse map will arrive this year still. We're working on that. And there was a question about a practice map. That is an idea, but people have a very distinct idea about what a practice map should be. And it's not just about having a map, it's also about the mechanics that the map should have. So it's not entirely up to me, but it is an idea that I'm working on, and maybe next year. So yeah, those were my questions that I picked out.
yeah, and that's actually good, because the way that also the map plays into it, but also the game mode tools that we have internally play into it, that we've been developing as well. So when we are developing multiple things at the same time, working on different things. So once all of those click into place, then we have the ability to do something cool. And yeah, we've definitely been talking about improving the first time user experience and the practice modes and all that kind of possibilities. So who knows what kind of things we're going to do next year, but definitely those things are in our radar, and we're always pushing for new improvements for new and old players alike. So
somebody asked, is capture the flag possible in our game?
It's being worked on as a tooling perspective. We are basically going with the idea that we're expanding the possibilities inside Cops gameplay wise. Free for all with Skull Hunter was something that unlocks a lot of potential already, but we're not all the way there yet. So there are multiple things we need to do to kind of rethink how the game works. And actually that's a good point, that I've seen some questions about expanding custom games in different ways. The tooling that we're working on is eventually going to be helping us expand custom games as well. So those ideas that we're now developing are more for our internal use, that then will trickle down at some point towards custom games and other features. So yeah, there's all kinds of game mode ideas, and I've been really asking in Twitter a lot about people's ideas for game modes and stuff. So keep them coming. always interested to see what kind of things people are asking for. Duos, squad modes, all kinds of things that people have been talking about. So yeah, we're exploring a lot of options right now. So really expanding the COPS potential.
Almost the same topic. Someone asked for capture the flag mode. I think this question is for Zenklar and Nigel both.
Yeah, that's basically what Zenklar said before, that we need this tooling. But it's basically more about like prototyping it and being able to do something. So
yes, prototyping is a really big thing.
Yeah. I see the ever ongoing question always, trading. No.
Oh, no. I can tell you already, we talked about this with Kale, everybody. No trading yet in any way.
And it's every stream is the same question, no trading.
Yes.
So clip that.
Let's do a community challenge, no trading questions.
Yeah.
I noticed there was an interesting question that someone asked, like, is there possibility to have a female character someday?
So that probably comes from having reloaded coming to the markets now. So like we've been talking about it with Kale last time we were in the streams, that we are exploring a lot of ideas. How do we want players to be able to express themselves in the game? Right now, the weapon skins and your loadout is kind of the main way we do it. So having the weapon show in your character, so you can kind of express your style with the skins and stuff. So we're always exploring ideas of like bringing character customization into the game, idea of new factions, expanding the COPS universe itself. So who knows? We're exploring all the options at the moment and really just looking into what people are really interested in, because we are a competitive game. So there are certain things that we want to keep visually to keep the competitive scene really at its highest peak. And something like character customization can really change that a lot. So we have to be really careful when we think about different kind of models and ways to customize your character size, look, and all that. So those all affect things. And with the latest map changes that, for example, we had, there was improvements in the highlighting of the characters, which is already a thing that kind of we need to consider, but many games don't consider. So that's an important thing to remember.
I see some people talking about custom crosshairs. I think we did talk about that before. It's just I think the last time we mentioned that we were thinking about the best way to implement that, but it's
you could say that.
Yeah, I think it's the easy, the best way to say it. And someone asked about Molotovs. It would be possible, but there has to be a lot of thought put behind it, because again, Molotov fire everywhere, and it can be very OP.
Yeah, and the thing that we've been like, for example, the design team has been thinking about a lot is how do we bring all these kind of new cool ideas into the game without breaking the current gameplay itself.
Yeah.
So, for example, something that gets asked around a lot is the Molotov and new weapons. Why is it so slow to add new weapons and all that? Well, we did add a flintlock revolver in our event game mode for the pirate team Buccaneers event, which was the flintlock, and it had a special kind of way it behaved in that game mode. So that's something we're doing to try to see how those kind of things play out in the game. And then if we see that, for example, a weapon or for example, we added the contact grenades basically with the fire and steel game mode. So if those things perform well, people like them, and we see a place for them in the so-called full roster, that's something we will definitely really be thinking about. But we are looking at things from the competitive balance point of view. So things like that to come into the full roster will take time, and we are going to be iterating on them a lot and making sure that we don't destroy the game's balance in that sense.
some people asked about the voice chat for it to be possible in the game, and I think we covered this before as well.
Yeah, somewhat covered it. I would say that it is something that's really a technical challenge in many ways to add it. And there are so many other service providers that you can also use to do that in a way over
Like
games.
this.
So yeah, yes, like Discord. So for us as a team to develop a feature like that means putting a lot of other things on the side. And that's not something we want to sacrifice at the moment when we're really working on so many different multiple features and things to add into the game. So yeah.
Cool. We'll do a few more, and then we'll do some giveaways, and then we'll get into some viewer games. So, should we first? I mean, I know we've been talking quite some time. Maybe we should be showing something that they might be interested in, and that's also coming in the new update. So,
Yes.
feast your eyes on this. You want to talk a little bit about it? The new gun here. What is that gun? Is that a shotgun? Is it a rifle? What is it?
So that is HKX. So it's our T7 remodel weapon for the HK, and basically it will be available in the upcoming event case. It's one of those really cool new weapon things that we're pushing for as content-wise. So
Yeah, that's always beautiful.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has been like super excited to get this into the game, and the artists who worked on it, like, top-notch job as always.
Yes. So again, a few more questions. We're gonna jump into some giveaways and then some games. So last chance, and then you can also give suggestions besides the questions as you guys have been doing. So this is your time, your chance. Some people. Oh, what do you guys think about the whole? Because I think I remember seeing some people post about like you know how the kill feed that we have, you know, when you get wall banged or something, there's a different animation that comes up, or we in our game before, we used to kind of have like when you have assist, when you kill somebody, and then the friend that helped actually shows both of the names that killed the person in the feed as well. So I mean, maybe this is more for Zenklar. I mean, what do you think about that, like having those certain symbols pop up in the kill feed?
Yeah, that's something we've been talking a lot about, is how to improve the visuals of the game. So things that convey all the actions that need to be conveyed. For example, something that we did now related to this kind of thing was changing the fire button icon.
Yeah.
We felt that for new players it was kind of confusing. It looked like a crosshair or scoped icon, so it didn't really tell like, hey, this is the fire button. So we are looking at the game in broad sense that way. So adding things like that to the kill feed, all of a sudden, if the kill feed starts to be full of icons, then it's going to be like, so what does these icons mean?
Yeah.
So we need to think about it at that point of view as well. But yeah, definitely something we are looking at and thinking about all the time. And any ideas and suggestions, we love to hear those, and like what the community thinks they should convey in terms of like the wall bangs and other things like that. So
I did see someone talk about the kind of like more kind of visual effects when things happen. Like, so if you get an ace, it would be cool to actually see like ace across your screen, because it is a pretty big deal. I mean, for you to kill all 5 members of the other team. So I think especially with us playing the esports and thinking about the future tournaments and everything, it would be nice to be like, hey, bomb has been planted. It's just like a huge thing that you, hey, go to the bomb site and defuse the bomb. Or if you did get that ace, or even just like a 3K or 4K, or you 1v4 and you ended up killing all of them and you defused the bomb, that's like a huge deal. And I think there should be some kind of message that says across the screen that, hey, you did awesome. So yeah,
we're definitely looking at and thinking about those in terms of like what we can do, but also we do need to think about it from the point of view that all those cool effects and things that other games might have, they do take a lot of space and attention from you. So from a competitive game point of view, sometimes the crazy flashy stuff is not the best way to go. But yeah, we're definitely thinking about like how do we make it kind of flashy but still functional at the same time. I would say that's always the thing that we're thinking about when we design anything basically for the game. Like I'm sure Nigel can agree that when it comes to making maps, it would be kind of cool to go nuts with them, but you have to consider like the competitive aspects of the maps so much more than normal.
Yeah, and not to mention there's also some other suggestions here and there in the chat about like map interactivity, like interactive objects. But I already explained in some previous stream that that is technically not. Well, I'm not going to say it's not possible. It's very hard to implement that. It requires actually more work from programmers rather than from me. But it's a nice idea. It's just at the moment it's not really technically viable. So maybe in the future. But yeah, it's never just about, oh, you can just add this or that. It needs to be done with heavy consideration in any aspect. Like, is it fun? Does it perform well? Etc. Etc.
Yeah, everything we put in the game has to be thought about extreme before we actually implement it into the game. But
Ramen, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, everyone thinks you're sleeping.
I was just about to like everyone's saying you're sleeping.
Oh man.
Why are ducks in the game? Somebody asked.
No comment. I know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, there's sharks in the game.
Ducks?
Huh? I don't know. Weird.
Okay. So maybe two more. Some people talked about map picking for rank. I think we talked about that before as well. I don't think you should be able to like pick exactly what map you rank on. Because I mean, if you're playing rank, you should probably be able to kind of play diffuse on any map, right? Maybe there can be a feature where it's like you can have a preferred map and it's like maybe like 0.0012 more chance that you can get that map, but yeah.
Yeah, part of the, you could say, the ranked challenge is that you need to learn all the maps in the pool. So you need to be able to play. Yes, that's how you get better at the game. And that's one of the reasons also why we were thinking that Skull Hunter will help players who don't always have the team ready to go. So you get to play on those same maps that you need in diffuse mode. And you get to explore and really learn how to play and take corners and kind of
stop blaming your teammates.
Yeah, that's also one big thing, that you need to learn to play yourself first to really be an effective teammate, because if you don't know how to handle yourself, how can you help your teammates really? So that's kind of key in terms of like what we wanted to do with the game modes at the moment.
Yep.
Or you can just be like me and be a one-man team. I'm the best ever, so I don't need other members.
I think I saw one more thing. I guess maybe that's the last question for now. And then, of course, when we're doing the viewer games, you guys can feel free to still ask questions and give ideas and suggestions. But someone asked about player collision. So basically, being able to, let's say, jump on top of a teammate and stuff like that. We actually did have that back then in the beginning of the game, but the way that our maps were, it just kind of like it kind of led to kind of abuse of, like, I guess you would say some users were even just, it was not the best thing that we had in the game. People would kind of block the doorway. Let's say, I remember there was, on the map Legacy, like your teammates on the breach is trying to go into the bomb sites, and one person would just stand there, and everyone would not be able to go through, and a lot of trolls would be there. Yeah.
But I guess for that stuff, like, it will be, we consider it, like we still think about it, but especially in my particular case, I would have to go through every map and make sure that the maps like cater for this change, if that happens.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of work. We have what, like 18 maps? That's quite a lot.
Yeah, that's
Maps,
something we do talk about, but yeah, I think currently we don't have any plans for that kind of things. Yeah, that comment has been popping up lately since people have been like, oh, free for all and no factions. Is that going to change something? No, we've been able to work around things like that and basically keep it so that things don't change in terms of how the game plays at the moment, even though you're playing Skull Hunter. So yeah, that's pretty much all we can say about that. Convince Nikki if you want that kind of things, because he has to do the maps. So I don't think you're gonna be successful.
I'm already so busy with doing so much things, trying to provide you all with nice maps. I'm doing my best though.
I think one last thing.
You want new maps or redo the old maps?
Well, one last thing to kind of note is that, again, like from what we've been saying, I think I want people to really understand that our team, we don't have the biggest team. So even though we have all these different ideas that come in and we talk about them and we want to do a lot of them, we have to kind of be very careful of what we choose to do. And it's kind of like, okay, our team can only work on so many things at a time. So what do we do first? And like, we don't have the biggest team where you can have this feature, this map being done. So we have to pick and choose what comes in. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. It's like, it's not just a instant snap of the finger and a feature is added to the game. Yes, just like the if only, right? I wish it was that easy. And it's the same thing, like even just like for us in the community, like community crew, trying to talk to people, and it's so many things going on. I feel like everybody in our team is doing multiple things. It's never just one thing that you do. It's multiple things that you're doing. If we're not on making maps or we're not designing something, we're like in the chat on Discord doing talking to our users or testing something with our groups, and there's just so much going on that all of us are doing, and we're just we are still even making these programs to connect with our community, to support organizers that are hosting games for like with Critical Ops, try to support influencers that make Critical Ops content. We still are here making these streams to connect with everybody here. So I hope that everyone kind of understands that even though we're a small team, we still try our best to really engage with all the users, and I think that's I want everyone to hopefully they can understand from our point of view. We want to get all this stuff, all these cool stuff out, but it might not be the time frame that everyone wants it at. But we're doing our best. I mean, even just updates once a month, even before, I remember like a couple years ago, it was like updates how long, like every 3 months or 2 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But the way that we have kind of changed our flow to have things being put out, it's amazing, and it's a pleasure to be able to work with all these guys and everybody else in part of our team. So again, okay, Let's yeah.
Sorry, I see people wondering if this, so 5 of us, is the full dev team. So it is definitely not.
Yeah,
There's
definitely not.
many more of us.
I hope you didn't take my words that literal, like that. It was just we don't have the biggest team, meaning all of us here. But no, it's not.
I mean,
just...
I know I count for 10, but no, still, this is not OP.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
let's get to some giveaways. And this time we'll actually do. It's a special stream. It's a Halloween stream. So and we have so many great people here. Let's do Halloween case giveaways. Each of us will choose 3 users to get Halloween case, 1 Halloween case before the event ends. So go ahead, put your IGNs exactly how it's spelled into the chat, and all of us will pick 3 names and we'll announce it right now. And
Just type your IGN, not like, don't include the actual letters IGN, just type your full in-game name.
don't put dashes.
Just IGN.
Don't just put IGN too, though. I mean, your in-game name. Yes, just type your in-game name, exactly how it's spelled, in the chat.
I'm gonna regret this because I'm gonna use my old method.
I was really hoping for someone to type IGN.
That's why I shouted it.
But yes, everybody pick 3, please. And then we will move on to some viewer games. What should we actually do today?
Oh,
What kind of game? Should we do some diffuse, some team deathmatch before the everybody experienced the alone deathmatch? That's coming up pretty soon. Oh, that's
I don't mind what we play, by the way. I'm pro at anything, so easy for me.
okay. You guys got the names?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody, just start out, and then please send this to me so we can get these names.
I
Go
can
ahead.
go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first pick is Ronan. Then next one is Kaiser, and then third one is Traxed.
Congrats to
Congrats.
you all. My 3 picks are, with my super trustworthy random method, Dark PTBSK, Brainless iOS, and Cameo. Congrats to you 3.
Mako Tapi.
Oh,
Shoot.
sorry.
Yeah, we're ready.
So mine are Zerex, Zerex, Dash, Whiplash, and Red 2. Congratulations!
My turn?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I tried to pronounce this properly, but Leszek Zuwiek. Sorry.
You definitely butchered that.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter. And then Dash Katie. And the third one is Dash Meltry. And congratulations.
Congratulations, and my 3 is Dash V Love, Mr. _ Pro with a 0 in the end, and Zir X. So congratulations to you 3. And this is again 1 Halloween case, and they will be sent a day or 2. They can't be sent right now because obviously we're here talking to you guys. So we, unless you want me to just stop everything I'm doing, I could just go send the cases first. But I don't think you guys want that. So we'll send it in give 1 or 2 days, and it should be appeared into your account. What game mode? What should we do?
I don't know.
Should we let the chat decide?
What? Yeah. Chat, Tell us what game mode are we going to play?
What should we do right now? Should we do?
No need to spam nicknames anymore.
Oh yeah, the giveaway's done. Don't spam. People are already voting for Defuse. They're voting for
Somebody actually
Diffuse.
put nickname. I don't know who that is. Anyways.
Yeah, like the fun thing is we could do a lot of fun game modes on the spot, but I would get a lot of angry calls from tech ops.
Don't break the servers.
Yes, yes,
Been there, done that. It's not fun.
yes.
But I think we can play Diffuse. I think the majority of the votes is going
Yes,
to
Diffuse.
Okay, so Nigel, is there certain on this build right here, the live build, is there maps that we can host with the one bomb site?
I think so. Yeah.
Because I remember like no one else can do this, so why don't we do that? Because it would be more special.
Sure.
So
Yeah, that sounds good.
One bomb site. Would you like to host, or would you like me to host?
You have to host because I
Okay,
I can't host.
So what map should we do then for this this awesome?
They're saying purify diffuse.
No, Purified Diffuse everyone can play. Let's do something different.
Like
let's
what?
pick one of the smaller maps and let's go for. Oh, I'm so indecisive. Let's go to Heat, for example.
Okay. Heat. It would be all weapons, and then
Sure.
first to 6. We have 8 players on each side. A crazy thing. And yeah, we'll do first to 6, and then we'll do maybe a couple of these, at least 2 minimum, before the stream ends. So let's do that. Okay, I'll send you guys a code so you guys can see. And then I can share it to everybody else. So what should the password be? Okay.
That's a good question.
All right. So
Wait, where did you send the code?
I'm sending it. Give me a second, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
But he's not a robot. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, that title is for you, Nigel.
Okay, so hosting now. The code I'm gonna put into this chat here that we have. Okay, you guys got it? So whoever's joining, you can join that first. Then for everybody else, I'm gonna type it, and then you guys can all join.
Oh. Please.
I won't be joining the games. I'll be just here sarcastically answering the questions.
So if you have any
questions also.
Question suggestions, you can feel free to ask as we're playing some games with you guys. This is live version. The code. Did we get everyone in yet?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Hold on.
And are you joining Zenclar? Or are you going to be answering questions?
I'm gonna be answering questions.
Okay.
And stuff.
Cool. So we got Tappy.
More players in.
Come on.
That's a good question. What do you think?
What's the question?
I'm actually a Christmas person as well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Christmas is the best time of the year.
Are you sure this is the right room code?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
I can maybe attempt the next game.
Okay. So all right. I'll type in the code here. It's the code is SCD, And then the password is "That's a good question." Because when I asked what the password should be, Nigel said, "That's a good question." So that's the password. Here we go. So this should be a diffuse. We'll see how this goes.
Grenade skins? I still need that banana grenade skin. I'm still waiting for it. Zenklar, when I'm getting it.
Banana Nate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who's in here. We have Compliance, Krez, Easy, Meep, S1, someone named Wadi the Hottie, Atomic, Ronan, Singing, Soar, Terry, Vicky, Churn, Eki, and Tappy. So when we have everybody in, we will restart the game. Tappy, you joining?
Yes, I was on a bridge side. For some reason, I'm spectating at the moment.
Okay, I can take care of that.
Okay, yeah.
We good now?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. Restart. Actually, I should, instead of typing restart, I can just restart. Look at this cool thing that we have here. Oh gosh. Okay, questions and ideas in the chat. Mako, Zenklar would be there, and Nigel this time.
I will just try and keep an eye on the chat and answer questions. And in the meantime, I'm trying to fix an oopsie I had on my device, which made me not be able to join. So yeah, I'm currently watching Twitch chat mainly. So I'm sorry for people on other platforms. But either way, thank you for joining into this live stream. If you want to be like in closer contact with us, then join us at discord.gg/criticalops. That's where we are. There's a bunch of other socials. I don't know them all on top of my head, but yeah. And of course, thank you for to all the moderators helping us out. Thank you for watching.
Yep.
And it's good to have you here. So one of the questions that I saw already is that is this beta or not? And no, this is the current games that are being played is not in beta. Yeah, it's live.
Yeah, Nigel, you take the serious questions and I'll take the silly questions.
Okay.
Someone is asking, why is Mako named after a fish? The fish is named after me.
I didn't know that.
Mako shark. You know?
Okay. I see.
So there's currently no plans for left-handed mode. Because also it's not that easy to do. But we're not actively working on that, as far as I can tell. Underhand throw has been a idea that's been like discussed internally as well a bunch of times. So yeah, maybe. Trading? No trading.
No trading.
Someone said that we need a glow stick melee weapon. That would be amazing.
Some event weapon. No.
A rave event. Everyone just poking with glow sticks and have those what's the paint called that shines in the darkness?
Luminescent or something?
Yeah.
Or fluorescent, that can also be.
UV paint, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So the practice bots, they are only for practice mode, and they are not smart enough to play diffuse. We might do that at some point in the future, but it's just not a high priority. We want to focus on other stuff in the game first. And it's yeah. Go ahead.
Definitely, the bots are something that we are thinking about all the time, and especially from the first time user experience point of view. But redoing and doing like changes to them is a lot of work in terms of like how many other things need to be considered. So yeah, not right now. It's more of an idea only.
Yup.
Is it true that most of the bots' names are based on employees? I mean, who knows?
Ooh.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Also, someone asked or said, please optimize the game for weaker phones. We are always optimizing the game.
Yes. What do you mean? We are always looking into that. That is our stick.
But whatever we do, we can't fix your. If you have a low-end device, we can't fix your device.
Yeah, like the recent news that we had, like dropping support for some devices is just because literally they are getting too old and the player base is quite small, and in order for us to keep up with the times, there are hard decisions that we do have to make in terms of those. So, but we are always like optimization is one of the things that we are always kind of striving for, and it is not an easy thing, and it takes time especially. So yeah, that's something we're always on the lookout and thinking.
Someone asked, wait, Wati is not using glove. Wati, didn't you play with 5 fingers?
I am.
Yeah, that's just absurd.
I get to actually focus what you guys are taking over. It's just pretty. It's actually pretty nice.
You do you. We got this.
Somebody's asking about gloves in the kind of third person stuff. Basically, right now we are exploring and looking into ways to make that happen, but like I said, there's optimization and other things that we need to think to make that kind of things happen, so that you can see everything in every view basically. So yeah.
Do devs get all skins? I mean,
No.
I still don't have a crocodile skin boots, so I would say no. Too far? Okay, sorry.
I don't approve.
Well, wasn't Nigel? You've made a few skins.
Yeah, I made a few skins, and like when I first joined Critical Force and I got to work on this this game, for me a good way to learn how the project works technically, I explored the skin tools, so to say, how to make tools, or understand how the tools work to make weapon skins. Anyway, I did make a few skins back in the day, yes, and some of them are quite popular, and I'm very, very proud of that. And
Yeah.
I love to like humbly brag about it.
Who made the golden mantis skin?
A developer that's not on Discord or social media.
Is it actually made by a single developer? It's not a team effort?
It's basically those are kind of like team efforts, because we have to like make concepts for, because it's a special reskin remodel. It needs like an artistic concept, and then we need another artist, 3D artist, to actually model it. Then we need an artist to like make animation. So, as many things in our game, or with any other game for that matter, it's typically not a one-man job. We have people for different parts of creating things.
And a big part of the visual creation for artists in our company is also the aspect of working together as a team to review each other's work and kind of give ideas and bounce designs and everything from everyone. So we get everyone's ideas and feedback and our opinions on those. So that's something that with the Mantis and the Flintlock we added into the game. So the remodeled guns usually in any case are always a bigger effort than a regular skin. That's why we also usually tier them higher, because of the reason that it takes a lot of effort and work to make that kind of things happen. We are getting better and faster at it, so you might be seeing those in the future as well.
Yeah. I can answer. Oh, no, go ahead, Michael.
Sorry. Which environment is used to develop the game? I would say cold environment, but
Pretty
I
cool.
think Nigel would disagree with me.
Cold and dark.
It's like super cold, freezing.
And rainy, always rainy.
Yep. The
But
other,
I think that the real answer to that is Unity.
yeah. So someone asked, luckily someone asked which skins I made. So the skins that I either made or where I made the first concept of, and then an artist made it better. There's the GSR circuitry. There's the MR96 construct. I made the cardboard P90 cardboard skin.
The gun that I'm holding is something you made, right?
Yeah, so the super splasher that what he's currently wielding is something that I made the original concept for. The M4 Maori, the AK abduction,
Coalition wins.
and crayons for M14. So those are pretty much the skins that I either made myself or I made the original concept.
I guess this was a coalition side map.
There's a question about what do beta testers get for beta testing. You get to see cool shit earlier than anyone else.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no
reward
for joining the beta, because anyone can join the beta, especially on Android. There's no program for you to get credit. So, and if that's the mindset why you are downloading beta to get free stuff, then that's not a good mindset, because beta testing means that you're helping out not just us, but beta for any kind of application or game. It means that you get to try stuff early to discover bugs, and if there are bugs, then you can help report them, how to replicate a bug and fix, so that the developers of whatever app or game can fix them more easily. So
like
it's
right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like right now, if you are in the Android 1.21 beta, you get to have an early sneak peek to play Skull Hunter in the new Hangar map, and it's only available for a few more, like, what are we talking about, like 20 hours max?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, it's only 9 hours. So this is the reason you want to be in beta. When we release beta stuff, you get to test it early, you get to see cool stuff early, and that in itself is already a good reason to go there. And we always appreciate if you give us feedback on the bugs and things you find, like something broken, because then we can fix those and tackle them before we go live on the full release. So a good example, actually, something I've noticed some people asking about bugs and things. 120 rollout was complicated, let's just say it that way. And the things that can break are usually things that we somehow miss, or something just suddenly breaks, and it takes some time to fix them. And I think the main thing that we get out of it is when we have betas and we try to communicate those earlier, so that, like, if there is a release that has to get pushed or there is a bug that is happening, we can notify everyone earlier and communicate it better. And also, a lot of the reasons why we get things fixed fast is the community. We have really awesome people reporting bugs all the time, giving us feedback on things like, hey, is this right? I had this kind of thing happen. This server is down. This server is behaving badly. So that stuff is really helpful for the team of our size to keep the game in its optimal condition and like improve it all the time. So we do really appreciate everyone who is in the beta and in the programs and in Discord. So keep the feedback and things coming.
Also, I want to add a side note to that. When you are reporting things like the servers are acting up, or there's a bump stock spot, or there's something else that isn't working as intended, please add either a picture or like explain like what is wrong and how it should work, instead of just coming to the Discord and, hey, bad game, please fix. Because that doesn't really help anyone.
And the best way to report things is really use the tools we have for reporting them. Just pinging at dev on their Twitter doesn't get it fixed usually. Like we don't have the time to follow all those messages. Like we might see them, but the best way to do it is report them, because the more reports we see from a specific bug or issue, the higher the priority goes for it. So if only a couple of reports happen for it, it might just be some kind of fluke that we have. Like could be things that are not actually broken. It can be many things within your device that are messing up things as well. So the more reports we get for a bug, the easier it is for us to fix, because then we can track it down and make the necessary changes to get it fixed.
One more note: our DMs in any platform, our social platforms and Discord, whatever, is not a support channel. I repeat.
Yeah.
They are not a support channel. Please, it, like for myself, I have like hundreds of DMs that come like per day. But it's just keep note that like the reason why I have DMs there is just so I can try to talk to as many of you guys as I can to get feedback or whatnot. But please don't expect us to be able to reply right away and everything, because there is a lot of other things that we need to take care of and do for the game as well. So yeah, let's do a giveaway. Same thing, Halloween case, three each. Put your IGNs exactly how it's spelled. Then yeah, let's do that, and then we'll get one more game at least before we end the stream.
How many names?
Three.
Okay. In the meantime, I will answer just one question that I saw popping up about the subway in Legacy. It will probably not return. From a design point of view, the subway didn't make too much sense. So after discussion and playtesting the version without the subway, with competitive players, moderators, and so on, we found that this was a design change for the better. Anyway, I will use my method to pick random names and hope that I don't pick familiar names.
Again, shout out to our moderators, awesome moderators helping out with the chat. Nightbot especially as well, doing its magic, and we have some influencers that joined. I think I saw Krez, Cool Mark there, but yeah, cool. Let's do this. You guys have the names yet?
I have my names. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I need to repick because you guys snatched those already. So.
Oh yeah, it's actually a good point. I will also already check if I didn't double it up. Wait. Where is it? Okay. No, I'm good. Shall I? Can I? Do my...
Yeah, go.
Yep.
Okay, so the three names that I picked are Nigel, and Nigel. No, just kidding. the first name is the Quad Killer. Second is Thunder_YT_, and the third is Mr. Ball. Congratulations.
I thought someone did have their IGN as Nigel.
If only.
All right. I
Okay,
guess.
I can
Go
I
ahead.
can go next.
Go ahead.
So I have Puppy Packs, and then I have Papa Fire, and then I have Bacteria. So congrats.
All right, mine are Lil Choppa and X Master 0B1X and Dynamic Dylan. Congratulations!
Okay, my turn. First one, Moonlight dash underscore. Second, Bacteria. And third one, Senpai underscore Desi. Congratulations, everyone.
Oh,
Wow.
congrats.
Bacteria is a lucky guy.
Yeah,
Bacteria-
exactly.
All right. Lucky.
Or a lucky entity.
Yes. My three is Player Cheese. That's the first one. Verdict is second, and Easy is the last one. That's so awesome to really get that name. Easy. Easy. It's not easy, it's EASY, so the actual word, easy. So, all right. We already have the room code. Whoever's joining, you can join. I put it there. Okay. You got it this time.
Yeah.
All right. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. And I would like to ask anybody that did play last game, please don't jump into the game. If I see someone that I saw last game, I would need to kick you out so that we can get other users in the game. So yeah, if you joined, please make sure that you don't join this time. Let others have a chance. And here we go. The code is YZE and the password is crocodiles.
Spooky. Let's go. Now I'm finally there.
No need to spam IGNs anymore. Giveaways over. Giveaways over. Wow, wow, wow.
Vicky was here last time, right?
I didn't catch that, so I don't know.
Okay, I think Vicky was here. I will be
Rip.
kicking.
Rip.
Yes, it gets full really fast. Let me see who else is here. Very lazy person. A very lazy person is here in the game with us. Trashiest, Senpai, Navish, Latvio, Elena, Shiba Inu, Breeze, Souls, Poppy Packs, Stolen Ramen, one of our moderators, Z, Miguel. I think Vicky and TK. So I think Vicky is the only one that wasn't here. So one more person can come. A cameo. Yeah. So I think everybody else is new. We can start the game here. Here we go.
Coalition wins.
Impeccable timing.
Hey.
Somebody asked a question about is sending appreciation posts in DMs for devs allowed? I would say, I guess everyone likes to get positive and good feedback, so yes, but remember to keep it positive and good. There's been a lot of happenings in the game industry lately about a certain game and their developers getting a lot of not so nice messages, so that kind of thing doesn't really belong in the gaming stuff, and we the devs don't like that either. So like you can imagine you getting that kind of messages, it's not nice. But positive things and like things that make you, like if there's something like you like a game mode, you like a weapon skins, you like anything that makes you happy and good, we always love to hear about those. And a lot of times we do share kind of nice messages in our internal channels for everyone to kind of have a get a nice message of the day and these kind of things. So the team really likes to hear back from the developers. And like, for example, with the latest like skins and weapons, the artists always love to hear back from their creations. So
we
always nice
we
to
love
receive
to
that.
hear great feedback. Like it's pretty nice to get a message and hey, thank you for working on this game. It's really awesome.
Doesn't mean that we only want like good things. I mean, you can provide feedback about some other stuff, but just be humane, be nice to one another, and
Yes.
provide
Yes.
constructive feedback. And like we're humans also, we also have feelings, so.
But yeah,
Nico, who are you going to stab with that gigantic knife? I mean, we're taking turns with Tappy to stab each other, so.
Yeah,
Where's
Yep.
this left?
but we always respond.
There he is.
Yep.
Coalition wins.
yeah.
What?
I see the stream. The gameplay is a little bit choppy. I think there might be some kind of connection technical issues with this, so excuse the little lag that you see. But yeah.
Yeah, if anyone still questions coming, and we'll try to answer some of them.
Someone said hello developers, hello back.
I just feel like everyone's saving their names. This is like a death trap. Oh man. Like someone for sure is on this side. Like
Nigel, when are we getting a new diffuse desert themed map?
Never.
Yep, that's it. It's done. No more desert versions, please.
Coalition wins.
There's been a lot of questions about Reloaded. I would just say go to our FAQ channels and our websites. There's information about the situation with Reloaded. We don't want to keep re-answering it often anymore, so all the info is there. And with Reloaded, refer to the channels of NHM. They are the developer of Reloaded, and it's something they will be taking care of in the social medias as well. So it's not our thing.
I saw a random question about how many developers we have. We have like 50 plus developers. I don't know the exact number, but more than 50 at least.
Coalition wins.
Growing steadily, but slowly and steadily, I would say, is the way. Is there any chance to reduce the ranked games from 13 wins to 10? Well, we've
No.
done the changes to ranked with the ranked season 3 stuff before it. So right now we're happy with the current system, and we will be having some further developments for ranked in other ways.
I can answer maybe a bit deeper to that same question. So earlier the rank was to 9 rounds, I believe, and we changed it to 13, so our ranks would be as close to the competitive rule set. So pretty much the same rule set as we have in majority of the tournaments. So we kind of have want to have the same, like the ranked experience would be the same as competitive experience.
That's a good way to put it.
yeah, I mean, we mentioned that before, so that players can understand what's happening in tournaments. So then maybe you yourself, as a player, would want to jump into tournaments and play yourself. So
Coalition
Yep.
wins.
There's a sort of a smaller gap between ranked and tournaments nowadays, so more players can, if they want to, go to actually play tournaments.
Yeah, and that's something that we're always thinking about, like in every way. Like Skull Hunter's existence is really about getting to the first step of learning to play and becoming better by yourself. Then you learn the diffuse side, which is the team play things. Once you're confident enough in the quick side, you can get to the ranked matches and start tackling your competitive career in that sense, and then join tournaments and all that. So we are building a path towards competitive gaming, and we want to address every step of it, from the beginner who just joins to a new cool FPS game all the way to the pro who keeps playing in tournaments all the time. So we want to address every step of that kind of path in the future, and that's why you see us put a lot of focus on things that are competitive related. So yeah.
Coalition wins.
Gotcha.
Someone is asking about cosmetics for weapons. So he's talking about trinkets or stickers. Do you, Zenklar, have any answer to this?
Well, cosmetics, we have a lot of cosmetics, so I don't know what you mean really. I think we keep hearing from the community already that there's a lot of cosmetics.
I believe he's talking about adding stickers to different
Additional
guns or-
pieces.
Things.
Yeah, additional bling. Bling.
Well, let's just say it this way, that it's always something we keep in our mind and thinking like, what can we bring to the game that makes sense? Right now, we are really happy with the way we've been doing things. Something that we've, as you've seen this year, is the remodeled weapons that we've been doing with the flintlock and now the upcoming HK axe in the next event. So those are something already really cool and different from the
Coalition
regular
wins.
skins that we've been having. But yeah, we are always thinking about ways to add new things and stuff. So that's really all I'm saying about that. But we're always thinking about cool stuff to add to the game. Like you guys try to get us to promise things, but we're not doing that because of reasons. So
Coalition sided map. Why is someone in the site?
A save hut feature? Question mark.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, we actually talked about that like a while ago, and it's
yeah,
would be nice if you could save your hut. But you know what also saves your hut? A screenshot.
That's actually true. It's the easiest way.
there's yeah, we've had a lot of talk with the design team in terms of like options to save your options and set like settings in general and like different like your preset layouts and all that kind of thing. So we've had a lot of discussions on those. Again, the different thing is developing those features and tools to make those happen. There's a lot of complicated things that go behind a thing that like saves your button layouts and your settings, for example. Where do we store it? If we store it on your device, you can't put it on another device. So there are things we have to consider technically also, and also like where do we have the time with all the other features we're developing. So definitely in our minds, but no prio at the moment.
Greenland
Like
wins.
Nigel said, screenshots.
Yeah, it's the workaround, so to say.
Also, other note with that, if you, for example, change from a phone to an iPad, for example, how would the aspect ratio of your screen affect that saved control file?
GG.
GG.
Yeah, and playing on different devices is always different. The same setting values you might have for sensitivity on a phone compared to a tablet do not always translate, not just because it might be the same internally in the game, but the device screen might be different, responsive rate might be different. So if you have a good setting on your phone, you might be using a different setting on your tablet. That's just the nature of the devices you're using. So you always have to kind of look for the best settings for all the different devices. Personally, like I use different settings on my phone than I use on my tablets because they just the same settings wouldn't just feel the same anymore. So you have to kind of spend some time in the settings to find the best way to play. That's the nature of mobile FPS games in a nutshell, basically.
Well, thank you guys for answering all these questions, and it's actually a special treat because it's really cool to have one of us from kind of like each different kind of team to be here and talk to everybody in the community. So I hope we can do this again sometime soon. Yeah, like we have not that much more time for the stream, so we want to do this last giveaway before we end the stream. So let's do 5 winners this time, each person, and each person will still get that one Halloween case before the event ends, and the event does end in 4 days. So if you haven't tried the survivor mode for some reason, go ahead and try it. It's pretty spooky. It's pretty good.
I want to see those jump scares.
Yes. But again, put your IGNs exactly how it's spelled in the game. Right now, everyone will choose 5 names, and
I'm
yeah.
picking everybody from YouTube today.
Awesome. Here we go.
Ha!
Whenever you guys have the names, feel free to go ahead.
Yeah. I just used like my original method, and I came on one who has won several times already today, so I repicked that. I'm sorry. Gotta give other people some opportunity as well.
No way somebody's named IGN. No
You
way.
better not be lying.
Oh, it seems like somebody else's name is LOL as well.
Troll.
So,
Wait, I will at least 5, right? 5, okay.
5.
That's so many. That's a lot of cases.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to already do mine while you guys still pick yours?
You can start.
All right. Why did I pick this name? Okay, so my 5 picks are IBYVZ11A. I don't know. I'm sorry. The second person to win is WBBYS. Congrats. Then Dash Danny, I guess. Then there is Gray 911, and then there is Dash Luzgin Dash. So congrats to you 5, my picks.
May I go next?
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so my first pick is Paul Lomito. Next one underscore Max Games underscore. Third one Compliance. Fourth one Troy Demon with 2 N's, and last one Kaiser. And congratulations, winners.
Me next.
Go ahead.
So first one is one time, then T-K-, then Soldier 117 dash Danue and Ramonescu.
We
Sorry
got
for
another
butchering
lucky one then.
all the names, but congratulations.
Yeah,
Especially to the double pick.
I can go next. So mine are from YouTube side. So Zanexty. Then the next one is Enigma. Then we have Miata. Then we have V Rescue and Dash Stoned. Congrats to everyone.
Awesome.
Isn't Miata a car?
Yes.
No idea.
I think so. my 5 is SZYNECZKAN. I'm sorry, I can't say it. I'm just gonna spell that, and please make sure you. Yeah. Path RS11, IGN, Dano Zia, Raffle X, and then the last one is Vcash. Congratulations to you guys. I really hope that person's name is IGN. Because, yeah.
Yeah, that would be a shame. Yeah.
That would be a shame. Well, whoever has the name IGN will get that. But, yeah, recap of today. We went in depth about all the tournaments that's been happening in the circuit, upcoming tournaments with Polaris and Mobile Esports. Then we talked about the community organizer program. We talked about the Halloween update we have going on, 4 more days. Get into the game and try it if you haven't. We talked about the beta 1.21, looking for that to come out as soon as possible. There's no set date yet, but yeah, that's basically what we did today, and we were able to have some awesome Q&A sessions on the stream. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. Should we do just kind of one last thing, because we haven't done this for a while. I think it's a special event because there's so many of us here, and we do have that beautiful cleaver. Well, would I say like beautiful?
This one?
Are we giving that out?
This one?
No.
Alright, you want me to mail this to you?
I'm talking about the one in game. Let me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That.
So I think we can do a special giveaway, but how should we do this? How should we pick?
Well, I know how you can do it. You can just give it to me and everything is okay.
That works. If anybody's wondering what it looks like, this is what it looks like. But only if the community wants it. Want to see? I don't know. What do you want to see in the chat? What do you want them to type?
I think Marco is always very good at coming up with something like that.
It's true.
I mean, he said crocodile earlier. I don't.
Cleaver crocodile. That's it.
Cleaver crocodile. So everybody type that in, and
Let's see who gets it right.
I guess we'll pick someone randomly. Who's gonna pick?
Well, not me. I can't handle the pressure.
Okay, how about one of you guys? Tapi, Zenklar, Mako.
Give it to Mako.
Mako, you get to choose. You get to choose, and remember.
Actually, I have an idea. Who typed first? Devil's horns.
Oh.
Huh?
Sure.
Whoever types it first.
Oh, I think Cajun got it then.
Damn.
Well, okay, Cajun it doesn't count. We'll whoa! It's so crazy that it crashed. It crashed again. Nice. Okay, we'll pick somebody from the chat. We'll take care of Cajun as well, but we'll pick somebody from the chat. So everyone's typing Cleaver Crocodile anyways right now. So, okay, before anything else breaks, Mako.
Yep.
We're gonna put the pressure on you. You're gonna pick one lucky winner randomly.
Okay.
One lucky
I'm
winner.
I'm going to use Nigel's. I don't remember words.
But
thing
use
to choose, but I'm using the cleaver.
use a cleaver to choose the winner for the cleaver.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, so I'm putting the cleaver down and scrolling the chat. It's Dyerns from YouTube chat.
Oh,
Do you have the IGN?
so please
No.
type in your IGN,
Hold
whoever.
on.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a bit of a problem there.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
how do you spell it? Dyers?
I sent you the name. I sent you the name.
Like die R in Z.
Doesn't make it any more clear. But
Okay.
Oh,
If your name on YouTube is Dyers, type in your IGN exactly how it's spelled now. And
Oh, he posted it. He posted
Yes,
it.
okay.
I can see.
Oh my! He's the dynamic Dylan. I already chose him.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Twice.
wow.
Anyways, all right. Well, thank you again, everybody, for joining the stream. This is the Nights of Horror 3 event that's going on right now. Again, 4 more days for that, and we'll see the beta update 1.21 coming out pretty soon. So, again, everyone, thanks for watching. Anything else you guys want to say before we end the stream?
Well, not for me at least. Well, okay, of course, again, what you already said, thank you for watching. And I hope you guys enjoy, at least for my part, the new map that's coming up soon. And stay tuned for more maps on my end in the near future. That's all.
Nothing else. It's so damn hot in this room.
All right. That's it for today. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Have a good day wherever you are. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.